truth about desi consulting companies.
Okay, देखो.
Now that you are in the US, have you ever thought of working at a...
Okay. So this is one of the first videos I'm gonna make the review about. I'm gonna make a reaction video and a review video. And this truth about desi consulting companies video, okay? Even if you can't say it well, that's fine. I've read it for you. You can Google it. It's by Stilt Inc. And this is the one I'm talking about. Listen to the argument of this person. And he has no material to whatever he's saying.
Or at least getting a job from a consultancy. You should consider contacting them and then getting a job through them. If you have, I'm guessing you know what we are talking about when it comes to consulting companies. If you know little to nothing, then read this article carefully so you know what you are getting into if you decide to do consultancy work. The major warning we want to flag is that contracting a desi consultancy in order to get an H-1B visa to stay in the United States can be dangerous. Many people...
Yeah. So this is the first thing. देखा? It can be dangerous. कैसे? वो कुछ नहीं बता रही. भाई ये भी तो बताओ कि कैसे dangerous है? How is it dangerous? Let's see. Start of the video is कि it can be dangerous. How? What are the salient points? वो अभी नहीं आएंगे. देखते आगे भी नहीं आएंगे. देखना अभी आप. मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ कुछ नहीं आने वाला. मैंने देख लिया पूरा वीडियो. ठीक है? ठीक है? Let's keep going.
Crazy stories about consultancy jobs, and if you have not heard one, here is one from an anonymous source about his experience. I have been studying in the United States for the last 3 semesters. And since the last semester, more and more desi consulting companies are recruiting people near campus for jobs in computer sciences. The problem is that wherever you go in the United States nowadays, there is desi consultants, and unfortunately they own most of the computer science job industry. This makes it very difficult for people to find a job in this industry if it is not with a desi consulting company. For example, last month I was recruited by a...
ठीक है यहाँ तक का देख लो. He is saying कि most of the computer science job industry is with the desi consultants. That's not true. Most of the IT jobs are with Americans as it's supposed to be. Most of the IT jobs are with Americans. You see, that's how it's supposed to be. Most of the jobs in general are with Americans. How many? 350 million Americans? Out of that, maybe 200 million have to have jobs. I mean, they're in the job-seeking age. They're all employed. They're all employed. I don't know what you're saying. When you say most of the IT jobs are basically in the hands of desi consultants, and that's not true. As you will tell, even among the desi community, right? There are a lot of desis who came in 2000, 2005, 2010, 2014. They get the green card. They're all working. So which jobs are with desi consultancies? Only freshers, or maybe a few till the time they get their H1 approved, things like that. I don't know what you're talking about. It's only for probably freshers. He's talking about among the freshers who come. I don't know, because American freshers also get jobs. Go Google how many people graduate from colleges in America every year, bachelor's and undergrad and grad, both. You will see the percentage of Indians is much less. I don't see he has a valid argument here, but I don't know most of what kind of jobs, I don't know really. He says most of the IT jobs, that's not true though. So let's look at this.
But once I was going through the process, they backed out and told me that I could not be involved anymore. This was very strange to me.
Yeah. So they told you were basically, last month I was recruited by a US company, but once I was going through the process, they backed out and told me that I could not be involved anymore. This was very strange to me, so I started researching let's see.
Started researching what had happened. Finally, I found out that the job offer came from an IT company from India who outsourced their work to an American.
Right? He says that he got some job offer from some IT company in India who outsourced their work to an American company. American company got the job outsourced from India. I don't know what he means even. Let's see.
Once I declined the offer, I got strange calls every day from different consultancies. Apart from just calling, they also abused me and asked me why I would not join and why I had wasted their time. After this happened to me, I was really shocked and stunned. So I started to research more about these desi companies and found out, and I was not the only person who this had happened to. There are hundreds of thousands of people who go through.
Yeah. So this particular testimony is this thing. Something wrong happened to me. Bad, bad, bad. He is bad. That is bad. Everybody's bad. How is this even an argument? How is this even an argument? So far, about 2 minutes, 19 seconds worth of video, no argument, no points. We don't know why they are bad. Just because someone got some job offer, which I don't understand what kinds, and then that job offer was revoked. So bad, 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 great, great, bad, 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 everything poor. What is this going on? So this is not even an argument. There's no argument yet. He says that, right, there are hundreds of people who go through when I Googled. Brother, yes, you found hundreds. What about the tens of thousands? What about the hundreds of thousands of people who got visas and green card through consultancies? I got the same way. I worked for a desi consultancy. People are misguiding you. Guys, people are misguiding you. This guy is misguiding you. Talk to me. I got my green card through a consultancy, and I was making a lot of money. Yes, I made a lot of money, much more than the people who are having permanent jobs. Yeah, so we'll talk about facts here, and not just me. Hundreds of thousands of consultants, not tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of consulting company employees or consultants, that's we call them, or candidates, they made that kind of money. The money that you can make in a desi consultancy is much, much more than what you can make in a regular permanent job. Let's see what you want to say.
All over the US. What is a proxy interview? A proxy interview is basically an interview where another person presents themselves as you at the interview. This means people having no experience in computer industries change their CV to match yours and finally get a position as a Java lead because they faked who they were. I know for most of you it is probably the first time hearing about it, but it happens daily and it's starting to happen more and more. Types of consultancies. You can find 4 different types of consultancies out there. We call them type A, B, C, and D. A and B, small IT companies of...
Right. I don't understand the argument here. Proxy interview, payroll, they're giving money, stealing. How? What did they do? You're saying desi consultancies, they give interviews for you. What does it even mean? What do you mean by that? Okay, they give interviews for you, then you are part of it, right? The person who lost is the guy who didn't get that job. The one who got the job, that is you, is the beneficiary here. Seems to be the beneficiary here. I don't know how is that bad for you. It's bad for the person who lost the job, not for you who got that job. I don't know. The way you explained it here, this means that you are the beneficiary. I don't see any reason why that is so bad to you.
Offering solutions, C and D, big IT companies, which go so far that they would offer you things such as housing for free in New York and...
Yeah. So A and B, C and D, that's 2 types, right? Where is the A and B, like what are the difference between A and difference, what are the differences between A and B and C and D? He says there are 4 types. That's also funny, right? I don't know, maybe something's coming that I'm acting prematurely, but for now I don't see anything. So let's keep going. So they give housing for free. Who gives you housing for free? Microsoft gives you housing for free. Apple gives you housing for free. Do they? Does Walmart give you housing for free? Who gives you housing for free, brother? Did your university give you housing for free when you're doing your masters? You're giving them money, right? Did they give you housing for free? What is for free? If someone is giving you housing for free and investing maybe $2,000-3,000 per month, do you think he doesn't deserve anything in return? I don't know. But you yourself are saying they give you housing for free in America. It's not India where the rent is 13,000, 15,000 rupees a month, $200 a month. It's America. Even a slum, even a small apartment will cost you, at least in California, $1,500 to $2,000 a month. A 2-bedroom apartment will cost you $2,000 to $2,500 a month. So if you've got the accommodation for free, as you're saying, I don't see how that is a disadvantageous situation to you, who's getting that place to live. I don't see the issue so far.
They also do the proxy interview for you. The huge problem with these IT companies is that the salary they pay is very low, usually only 30% of a normal salary. A lot of people take these jobs because otherwise you might not get a job, and a low salary is better than no salary.
Now you told the point. Your problem is they're giving you low salary. How is low salary dangerous? You said in the beginning, right? It's dangerous. I'm trying to still understand, how is it dangerous? Low salary is dangerous. Then second thing is 30% lower than the normal salary. What is normal salary, brother? What do you mean by normal salary? What do you mean by that? As far as I understand, when a person graduates, he doesn't have to go to desi consultancies. Desi consultancies don't force them to come. They go to Microsoft, Google, Apple, the FAANG companies, Facebook, Netflix, etc. first. If they don't get a job there, they go to smaller companies. If they don't get a job, they go to startups. If they don't get a job there also because they are good for nothing, they go to desi consultancies. That's what I understand from the situation. Now, he said low salary is better than no salary at all. No, actually, there is one more thing which is better than that. Go back to your country, brother. That's the right thing to do for you, right? You need to understand what is the alternate here. Alternate is going back to India. I don't know. When I came, I joined a desi consultancy and I was living in the guest house. The free accommodation thing, by the way. Yeah, I lived there. So I'm speaking from my experience. So this is my advice to all the people who are coming from India. My channels were all about that, all right? I don't know whether I introduced you properly or not, but basically it's all about the success formula, shortcut to success formula. In fact, the shortcut to success formula goes right through the desi consultancies because you make a lot more money. He's saying that. So now, and I'm going to refute that the respect that he deserves. First, I saw the flaw in his argument, and I'm going to tell you, the salaries are never low. I'm going to tell you that salaries are never low. That's a myth. In the first 6 months, because they give you accommodation, they make you from a good for nothing to someone who can be presented to a client, right? They give you education, training, etc. And they give you guest house, as you said. They need to get some money, they should make extra money. So in the first 1 year or so, they give you smaller salary, which is still many a time much more than what other company would offer, a bigger company would offer, like Abbott Labs. My friend used to work for Abbott Labs for 55K. My friends got an offer in Intel for 45K. What is 45K? My maid charge is more than that. Yeah, what are you talking about here, brother? Typical salary given by a desi consultant in the first 6 months is about 56K. After 6 months, shoots up to $60 an hour, about 120K. And then after 1 year or so, if you are worth your salt, you can easily make $80, $90 an hour, which is around 180, 170K, which not even a person 50 years of work experience can get in the regular job of IT. Go Google. Technical architect with 50 years experience or 10 to 12 years experience commands a salary of 150 to 160K. A person who's working for a consulting company, after 1 year, he can command a salary of 160K or 170K. I'm giving you facts. See, I'm all about giving you a shortcut to success. I'm giving you facts. I'm not lying here. I'm telling you facts. That's a fact. If you have to be worth your salt. अगर तू बिल्कुल ही नलायक है फिर तेरा कुछ नहीं हो सकता भाई. फिर भी तू $50-60 पर आवर कमाएगा. नलायक से नलायक बंदा भी कंसल्टेंसी में $60 कमाता है. Because that is the ongoing rate for anything. Salaries could be 75K, 80K. I've seen people drawing. I've seen person graduating from a great college in America and then drawing a salary of 80, 85K. In what world that is a great salary? That's only $40 an hour. A typical desi consulting company would easily give you $35 an hour in the first 3 months and then $40 an hour, $42 an hour in the next 6 months or so. And after 1 year, when you are worth your salt, when you have gained that skill, that whatever, let's say you're in Informatica or MuleSoft or a PG or anything, when you gain that expertise in the skill, I have seen desi consultants, desi candidates working for desi consultancies making up to, I'm not kidding, $120 per hour, that is $240K, which many people, when they are working for all these companies like Walmart, like all these just top tier, forget top tier technology companies, if you could get a job in top tier technology company like Facebook or Farm, that's a great story, that's a great thing to happen, but not everybody can get that job, let's face it. They pay you quite well, I don't deny that. But then why are we competing with them only? There are so many other companies, Tenant Healthcare, Farmers Insurance, that's where you also get the jobs, now IT jobs. That's where the majority of the jobs are. This is America, right? In America, technology companies are not the only employers of the IT people. General Motors, Ford Motors, Dell Computers, they all employ IT people for sales systems and service systems. So all those salaries can never reach 200K, which a consultant, a candidate working for a desi consultancy can reach within 1 year. I don't know. This is a bare fact. This can depends only on you. I was in guest house. My friend started making $65 an hour. I told him, why don't you try for $95 an hour? This is a better skill. He said, no, I'm happy. What to do? If you want to get into another skill, you have to learn it, you have to work on it, you have to spend more time on it, you have to do something about it. But it's very easy to switch careers within desi consultancy framework, and you can easily make a lot of money. Easily. But you should be worth your salt. I mean, you should be having little intelligence in you. If you've done masters, by the way, if you've done masters, this is my assumption, typical master's students will be having some kind of intelligence, and he will be able to easily switch careers and make a lot of money, by the way. Typical. If you're in India and you're coming here on H1, come over. Nobody's going to hurt you or harm you. This is America, this is not India. This is not Dubai. This is not the Middle East country, Qatar, where they will put you in the shed. They have to take care of you to a certain level. And then after you get the job, within 1 year, your kismat will change. If you're on H1, you already have some experience in India, within 6 months, your kismat will change. First 6 months, जो बंदा तुम्हें इंडिया से लाया भैया उसे कुछ तो बनाने दो, गरीब को कुछ तो बनाने दो ब्रदर. इतनी तो अक्ल रखो जो तुम्हें इंडिया से लाया है, जो मैं H1 की बात कर रहा हूँ अभी, जो इंडिया से तुम्हें लाया है यहाँ पे, उसको कुछ तो बनाने दो यार. उसके पैसों की तरफ ही क्यों देखते रहते हो? इतनी भी कम अकली क्यों? आई हैव सीन अ गाय जो इंडिया से पहले से पता करके आया था कैसे देसी कंसल्टिंग कंपनी को धोखा देगा. मेरा दोस्त था भाई. देखो मेरा तो कुछ नहीं है रिलेशनशिप, मैं तो सिंपली तुम्हें फैक्ट्स बता रहा हूँ कि हाउ टू मेक अ लॉट ऑफ मनी, शॉर्टकट टू सक्सेस फॉर्मूला. इनफैक्ट अगर आप जॉब करते हो ना रेगुलर, फार्मर्स इंश्योरेंस की, ऑल स्टेट इंश्योरेंस की, स्टेट फार्म इंश्योरेंस की, डेल कंप्यूटर्स के अंदर IT डिपार्टमेंट में आपको 60, 70, 80 के ऐसे स्लो इंक्रीजमेंट मिलेगा. In desi consultancy, when working for desi consultancy, when working as an independent consultant for an independent consultant, basically it's an independent consultant deal. Green card holders और आप में क्या फर्क होता है? Green card holders tend to become independent consultants, right? आप में उनमें क्या फर्क होता है? Just pay 3 to 4% extra to Mr. Desi Consulting Company. Otherwise कोई फर्क ही नहीं है. आप जैसे जाके इंडिपेंडेंट कंसल्टिंग लेते हो प्रोजेक्ट्स, जैसे ग्रीन कार्ड होल्डर्स और सिटीजन्स लेते हैं, वैसे आप लेते हो. आपने कभी नोट किया जो शार्प देसी होते हैं वो हमेशा इंडिपेंडेंट कंसल्टेंट बनते हैं बिकॉज दे मेक मोर मनी. यू विल बी मेकिंग दैट मोर मनी विद इन 1 ईयर. थोड़ा सा आपको स्मार्ट होना पड़ेगा, मतलब थोड़ा सा एज ए सेड, अगर आपने मास्टर्स की तो 100% आप स्मार्ट हो. अगर आपने इंडिया से आए हो नए तो डिपेंड्स आपने क्या किया है, लेकिन उसमें भी 80-90% आप इंजीनियर तो हो ही यार, ऐसी क्या बात है. तो आप अच्छा ही करोगे. याद रखने इस बात को, मेरा ये बिलीव है वो अच्छा ही करोगे. राइट. इतना कोई बेवकूफ़ थोड़ी होगा कि बस QA में ही फंसा हुआ, QA में अंदर ही फंसा पड़ा है. इवन QA के अंदर भी $70-75 an hour के रेट है 1-1.5 साल के बाद. सो मुझे नहीं पता कि ये कम पैसे वाला फंडा कहाँ से है. मेरे हिसाब से ज़्यादा पैसे बनते हैं देसी कंसल्टेंट्स के. एंड आई एम गिविंग यू द शॉर्टकट टू सक्सेस फॉर्मूला. ये शॉर्टकट टू सक्सेस फॉर्मूला का पार्ट है कि आप देसी कंसल्टेंसी में सीधा रेट नेगोशिएट करो कि भाई मैं 85% पे काम करूंगा, 84%, 83% पे काम करूंगा. यानी कि जो बिल रेट आएगा उसका 83% मैं रखूंगा, 10% गवर्नमेंट को जाता है, 6-7% तू रख लियो. खुशी से दो यार, खुशी से दो यार. इतना भी क्या है, तुम लड़ के सारी जिंदगी सारा जीना चाहते हो क्या? खुशी से दिया करो इन कंपनियों को. मैंने दिया था 2003 में अपने कंसल्टिंग कंपनी वाले को फ़ोन किया. मैंने कहा भाई तो कितना, कहता है हम लोग 85%. मैं कहा तो 1% एक्स्ट्रा रख मेरी तरफ से, ये तेरे को दूंगा मैं. वो 1% मैंने ओवर अ पीरियड नोट किया. इट वॉज अ लॉट ऑफ मनी. लाइक 1% ऑफ अबाउट like 160-170K is like what, $1,700, right? And then over a period of 10 years or so, I paid him around $17,000 extra. So I realized much later, but that's fine. It was over a period of 10 years. I was having my green card. Being processed. My H1 was going on. देसी कंसल्टेंसी कंपनी में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आती और बड़ी कंपनी में बहुत प्रॉब्लम आती है. ठीक है ना? मैं और बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स बताऊंगा जो बड़ी कंपनी में आती है, जिसके कारण आपको देसी कंसल्टेंसी राउट पे चलना चाहिए. शॉर्टकट है ब्रदर, शॉर्टकट टू सक्सेस. आई एम ऑल अबाउट दैट. 23-24 साल की उम्र में कैसे बनाए $20-25 हज़ार पर मंथ, उसका फॉर्मूला बता रहा हूँ. शॉर्टकट टू सक्सेस बता रहा हूँ आपको मैं. $25,000 कैसे बनाए बाय द टाइम 24 years of age इन अमेरिका. ये तरीका है, इसकी मत सुनो, ये बकवास मार रहा है. डेंजरस कैसे होगी भाई? लो सैलरी डेंजरस कैसे होती है? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, अगर लो सैलरी भी है, मैं तुम्हें बताया कि लो सैलरी है नहीं, अगर है भी तो डेंजरस कैसे है? इज इट लाइक सबने तुम्हारा कोई क्या कर लिया कि तुम्हें कोई तुम 2 लाख डॉलर डिजर्व करते हो, तुम्हें किसी ने 2500 रुपये पकड़ा दिए पर ईयर और तुम्हें कोई स्लम में रख दिया? कौन से स्लम में रख दिया? क्या बोल रहे हैं यार ये? सुनो चाहिए, उसकी और बातें सुनते आइए.
For the people who decide to not go with a consultancy, it has become really hard to find any job in the industry since they lead the market. The issues with these companies are huge in some states. For example, in Illinois, they go so far that you work part-time and only have to attend 22 classes in 2 years in order to get a master's. Also, they allow you to apply for a CPT on the day you start university, which just doesn't seem right. We are going into 2018 and this is happening in the United States.
ये देखो, अब कसूर देसी कंसल्टिंग कंपनीज का नहीं है, अब यूनिवर्सिटीज का कसूर है. ये वो बंदे हैं जिनके पास बेसिक एनालिटिकल स्किल्स नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं थे, बस पहले 3-6 महीने किसी कंसल्टेंसी ने इन पे $2 एक्स्ट्रा कमा लिए तो रोने लग गए. दैट्स इट, रोने लग गए, रो ही जा रहे. अब यूनिवर्सिटी का कसूर है क्योंकि 22 क्लासेस में आपको CPT दे देती हैं. हेलो, तुम लेते क्यों ब्रदर? तुम्हें भी तो अमेरिका आने की जल्दी है. क्वाइट फ्रेंकली दिस इज पार्ट ऑफ माई शॉर्टकट टू सक्सेस फॉर्मूला. आप ऐसी यूनिवर्सिटी में जाइए. अमेरिका की मास्टर्स आपकी किसी काम की तो है नहीं, आई एम टेलिंग यू, यूजलेस डिग्री है बिल्कुल. लेकिन यहाँ पे आपको एंट्री मिल रही है, आपको प्रॉपर वर्क स्टेटस मिल रहा है, आप काम करते करते काम करें और पढ़ाई करिए, डिग्री भी हासिल मिलेगी और पढ़ाई भी करेंगे और काम भी करेंगे और पैसे बनाएंगे विद इन 6 months 1 year. अगर स्मार्ट हो तो 6 महीने 7 महीने के अंदर, मेरे ख्याल से एथिकली 1 साल तक के बाद ही ईजिली रहता है. क्योंकि मेरे कितने सारे फ्रेंड्स ने ऐसे ही किया था, जब उनकी जब पहला प्रोजेक्ट लगा तो 1 साल के बाद उनका थोड़ा प्रोजेक्ट आसानी से लग जाता था आराम से अपने आप ही. तब तक वो थोड़ा डिपेंडेंट थे तो थोड़ा पैसा लेता था कंसल्टिंग कंपनी वाला. तो क्या हो गया ब्रदर, अपफ्रंट तो नहीं लेता, रिस्क तो जीरो है ना आपका. 1 साल के बाद कितना बना रहे थे? मेरा एक फ्रेंड, आई टोल्ड यू ना, actually एक फ्रेंड आफ्टर 1.5 years he was making around $220 an hour. Ask me why. Shortcut to success formula brother. $220 an hour is $35,000 a month. और मैं मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ और एक्सेजरेट नहीं कर रहा हूँ. मेरे से पर्सनल सेशन लगा लो, सिर्फ $999 का है. मैं आपको बता दूंगा कैसे बनाते हैं पैसा. $35,000 कैसे बनते हैं इस कंट्री में? पर मंथ, चाहे आप H1 पे हो, चाहे आप OPT CPT पे हो. अगर आपके तो थोड़ा सा भी कैलिबर है, 1 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है, 1.5 साल का, हाउ टू मेक $35,000 a month per month. Just have one session with me. I'll explain how.
People are coming here because they think they got better chances to find a good job and a good education than in their home country. But that's not the case anymore. What's more is that these consultancies will be making huge margins taking advantage of people who are finding jobs through them. They take off anywhere from 20 to 50% of the salary of the job you are trying to land and do not care about how unethical that might be. It is an industry that keeps on growing because the demand for computer science employees continues to grow. These consultancies have taken advantage of the system.
Taken advantage of the system. 20% ले ली मेरी, 50% ले ली सैलरी. अरे भाई, तुम्हारी सैलरी का 20-50% क्या बोल रहे हो? एक बात तो माइक्रो, तुमने बोला कि जितना उनको रेवेन्यू मिला उसको उन्होंने 20 से 50% रखा और तुम्हें बाकी दे दिया एज सैलरी. तो तुम्हारी सैलरी का तो कुछ नहीं रखा, तुम्हें तुम्हारी सैलरी पूरी मिल गई. लेट्स फेस इट, लेट्स गेट द फैक्ट स्ट्रेट. तुम्हारे बिल रेट का तुम्हें 50% मिला. वर्ड्स कैसे है जिन्होंने बोला 50% बिल रेट का. एक बात बताइए, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट जब आपकी बिलिंग करती है अपने क्लाइंट्स को, जब वो विंडोज बेचती है, तो जो प्रोग्रामर है उसको उस पे से कितना मिलता है? 100% दे देती है क्या? फार्मर्स इंश्योरेंस जब इंश्योरेंस बेचती है तो जो पैसा मिलता है उनको वो सारा का सारा आपको 100% दे देती है? कौन सी कंपनी अपनी रेवेन्यू का 100% आपको देती है? टीसीएस जो बिल रेट का है, वेर देयर इज अ डायरेक्ट कोरिलेशन बिटवीन योर रेवेन्यू, कोरिलेशन बिटवीन रेवेन्यू एंड यू. चलिए ऐसे मान लेते हैं कि फार्मर्स इंश्योरेंस मैक्सिमम देयर इज नो डायरेक्ट कोरिलेशन. मान लीजिए टीसीएस सीटीएस में है डायरेक्ट कोरिलेशन. अब बात करते हैं, वो तुम्हें पता कितनी देती है? 40% फॉर एवर. आप 5 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है फॉर एवर, क्योंकि आपका दिमाग काम नहीं करता. सॉरी, यही मेरा तो ही मानना है, आपका दिमाग काम नहीं करता, टीसीएस में अटके रहते हो और शॉर्टकट की बजाय लॉन्ग रूट लेते रहते हो. 10 साल की टीसीएस आपको देती है 40% ऑफ योर बिल रेट. जो मार्केट में आपको मिलेगा 40%, उसका 40% मिलेगा. देसी कंसल्टेंसी 1 साल के बाद, इसने बोला ना दे टेक एडवांटेज ऑफ सिचुएशन, बाहर निकले, वहीं पे है प्रॉब्लम. बस पहले 3 महीने 6 महीने वो भी 20-50% लेते हैं. खुद कह रहे हैं कभी 20% भी लेते हैं. 20% मतलब अगर $60-70 कंपनी को मिल रहा है, $60 पर आवर मिल रहा है, $58 एन आवर मिल रहा है, आपको 20% काट के दे रहे हैं, क्या कोई बुरा कर रहे हैं? और 50% काट के भी दे तो $25-30 एन आवर है. फर्स्ट 6 months है. आफ्टर दैट दे कैन नॉट कमांड दैट काइंड ऑफ प्राइस. यार ये तो बिल्कुल सीधी सी बात है भाई. क्योंकि और भी तो देसी कंसल्टेंसीज है ना, फिर आप उनके पास चले जाना, बस बात खत्म हो गई. पर कोई देसी कंसल्टेंसी ये नहीं कर सकती. आफ्टर 1 year यू आर इन द कमांडिंग पोजीशन, आप इजीली 80-85% लेते हो. ये तो बोल ही नहीं था. 10% तो देखो गवर्नमेंट को जाता है, वो तो गिनना बंद कर दो. दैट विल बी योर स्टुपिडिटी इफ यू काउंट दैट. देखो तो ग्रीन कार्ड होल्डर्स और सिटीजन्स को भी देना पड़ता है 10%. इफ देयर बिल रेट इज $100, दे विल गिव $10 एन आवर टू द गवर्नमेंट. तो उसको तो देखना बंद कर दो प्लीज. बात हो रही है बाकी बचेगी, ठीक है ना. सो सुनते रहो. मुझे नहीं लगता कि बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है ये. शॉर्टकट टू सक्सेस के हवाले से बता रहा हूँ ब्रदर्स, प्लीज़ ध्यान से सुनिएगा. भाई और बहनों ध्यान से सुनना, बहनों भी आप भी सुन लेना. ये बिल्कुल बेवकूफ़ है, बिल्कुल बेवकूफ़ वाली बातें कर रहा है. सिर्फ इसलिए कि देसी कंसल्टेंसी वाला छोटा होता है ना, बिकॉज इज अ स्मॉल कंपनी और आपको सामने दिखता बोला तो ये मेरे पैसे खा रहा है. लेकिन जो बिल गेट्स है जो पीछे बैठा है आपके पैसे खा रहा है, वो तो बिलियनर बन गया. आप ही के पैसे तो खाए हैं. तो माइक्रोसॉफ्ट जो काम करते हैं तो क्या कोई और काम करता है जिसके पैसों से बना वो ऊपर? आप ही के काम से बनता है ना. जब आप गूगल में काम करते हो तो सर्गे ब्रिन और वो जो दूसरे वाला है उसको पैसे बनते हैं ना, आप ही के काम से बनते हैं ना. आप ही के काम से बनते हैं ब्रदर, समझो. कोई बड़ी बात नहीं होती है. 6-7 महीने 8-9 महीने की बात है, उसके बाद तुम राजे हो यार पैसे बनाना. उसके पहले क्या कोई जीरो थोड़ी बन रहा है. तुम्हें फ्री गेस्ट हाउस मिल रहा है, फ्री ये मिल रहा है, खुद ही बोला इसने, सब कुछ फ्री मिल रहा है. और तुम्हें अच्छी सैलरी पैसे मिल रहे हैं जिससे तुम अच्छा पैसा कमा सको. $4-5-6 पर मंथ मिल रहे हैं, विच इज मच मोर देन व्हाट एबट लैब्स विल गिव. बट मुझे पता है एबट लैब्स में रेट बड़ा 50 होता था सिर्फ. फार्मर्स इंश्योरेंस वुड गिव एनी अदर कंपनी वुड गिव. व्हाई यू कंपेयर योरसेल्फ टू द बेस्ट सैलरी इन द वर्ल्ड? दैट्स नॉट पॉसिबल ऑलवेज. 2,500, 3,000, 4,000 employers हैं, 10,000 employers हैं who are standard employers, and they all give you jobs, proper IT jobs, and those all proper IT jobs, they all pay much less than what a desi consultant would pay in the first few months itself. But forget that, after 6 months or so, you are going to be a rich person, you're going to make a lot of money. देसी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स लेना, इंडिपेंडेंट कंसल्टेंट बनना एक बहुत बढ़िया चीज़ होती है. इट विल चेंज योर लाइफ.
Join the pursuit to financial freedom for many foreigners in the United States. Things have changed in the country, and as far as the US CIS and the DHS don't know, this business will keep growing. Where are their ethics? Unfortunately, a lot of students choose to apply for a job through a consultancy simply because they think if they don't, that they won't get a job at all because of the intense competition in the field. However, we are here to
मेरी तो समझ के बाहर है। अब ये मेरा तो एथिक्स, अब ये स्टूडेंट के एथिक्स पे अपील कर रहा है मेरे को पता है वीडियो ऑलमोस्ट खत्म हो गया, मैं पूरा वीडियो नहीं दिखाने वाला, आपको टाइम भी वेस्ट करने वाला, बट आई एम टेलिंग यू बहुत बेकार बातें बोल रहा है। व्हाट डज इट मीन? क्या बोला क्या इसने? डेंजरस, लो सैलरी होती है जी, डेंजरस हो गए। क्या किया उन्होंने? प्रॉक्सी इंटरव्यू दी, तुम्हारे लिए थोड़ी डेंजरस हुए, इसके लिए प्रॉक्सी इंटरव्यू दी। इट्स रॉन्ग, आई एग्री, लेकिन ब्रदर तुम ये बता क्या रहे हो? क्या डेंजरस क्या क्या गलत कर दिया अभी तक? मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आया अभी तक क्या गलत किया। आप ये वीडियो को देखिएगा गाइस, और मैंने जैसा समझाया उस तरह से देखिएगा। प्लीज़ रिमेंबर मेरा शॉर्टकट टू सक्सेस फॉर्मूला, और अगर आपने मेरे से जानना है शॉर्टकट टू सक्सेस फॉर्मूला तो मेरा एक बड़ा सिंपल सा पर्सनल सेशन है, जस्ट हाफ एन आवर का, एंड आई चार्ज मनी फॉर दैट, and $999, and I'll tell you exactly how you can make up to $30,000 to $45,000 a month in the IT job industry. Thank you guys.